guys, it's been a week, but I'm back from Crawl for a Cure. So last weekend was Crawl for a Cure. If you guys don't know what that is, basically an RC rock crawling event that supports breast cancer research and all that good stuff. Breast cancer support, supporting people and all that good stuff, and that was last weekend. It was seriously such an amazing event. I don't even know how to describe it. It was my first RC event, and I tell you, it was phenomenal. Like, normally I don't like super social things like that just because I'm not a very social person, but I think probably because I wasn't just being, like, thrown into it, I was actually pretty good, so it was super great. So I'm just kind of here right now to give you a lowdown on what actually happened. So basically, what was going on, I hope you guys don't mind me just kind of talking for a little bit here. What happened basically was there's 4 courses, course A, B, C, and D. Course A this year was the scored course. I ran that one. It's 100 gates. All the courses are 100 gates. It took me about 4.5 hours. Yes, 4.5 hours to complete the scored course, which is course A. It was really difficult. It was way more difficult than I actually thought. But, on the contrary, this truck actually did amazing. It performed so well. And a lot of it was to do with the tires. These tires are boss. These Proline Hyrax tires are just so great. I really love them. And also, we were up at about 6,000 feet in Pioneer, California, if you guys know where that is, at the Bear River Resort. Great place, really nice scenery. But because we were up so high, actually what happened was my tires inflated. So they were arched up about like that. So basically, my tires were about that much taller. So they were almost like 2.2s. Which allowed me to get up a lot of stuff with the guys with vented beadlocks or vented tires on 1.9s, because these are 1.9s. Basically, that allowed me to get up stuff that they couldn't, just because of my tire size, which was really great. Someone actually suggested to me to vent my tires, but I'm actually not going to do that because I like that aspect. Because when I go up there, it's a different terrain, and I like the fact that my tires get a little bit bigger. So I'm not going to do that, but anyway. What else happened? So basically we just kind of gathered up in the morning, and then everyone was just kind of released to do their crawling, wherever they wanted to go, whatever course they wanted to do. And then what happened was, let's see, and then what happened was there was lunch, and after lunch there was the Monster Jam, like the Monster Jam, monster truck, like, competition thing by Scale by Chris. I wasn't there because I was still crawling. Trails opened at 10:30, about, somewhere in there, and I didn't get back to base camp until, like, 3:45. I skipped lunch just to do the scored course, and I missed that event, which I think was really good. I've seen some pictures on Instagram that looked like it was a really great deal. And then after that, basically everyone kind of came back from the trails. A raffle happened, which if you guys follow my Instagram, you'll know what's going on there. I'm not going to tell you. You guys are just going to have to keep an eye on the channel, keep an eye on the Instagram if you guys want to figure out what actually happened with that. But it was great. It took like 2 hours. Temperature dropped from maybe 60 in the 60s to the low 50s, right? And then at about 6:30, mind you, the raffle took about 2 hours. Everyone was released to either go home or the trails opened for the night run. So I did the night run. It took me an hour and a half. And by the time I finished, it was like 40 degrees out. My fingers were numb and my toes hurt and it was pitch black, and we didn't think to bring flashlight, but thank God for this light bar right here. This thing is so insanely bright. I actually was picking my truck up and like pointing it around just to find the next gate. It was hilarious. And then that was basically the day. But what made it even better was the two guys that I was able to hook up with. We didn't plan anything beforehand, but I want to give a shout out to Paul, who is Rock Hugger on RCC, and Nate Dogg on RCC. So they were so amazing. Thank you guys, if you guys are watching, thank you guys so much for sticking with me and my dad for the crawl. It was great. You guys really helped just kind of like get me comfortable there. That was really great. Paul had actually seen one of my Crawl for a Cure preparation videos on my channel, and that's how he found me. Actually, was he found my truck, he recognized it. It's like, hey, aren't you the guy from Highway 49 RC? And I'm like, yeah, I am. What the heck? How did you know that was me? So just thank you guys so much for crawling with us and talking and just kind of hanging out for the day. Props to you guys. And then, of course, we got some goodies, minus what happened in the raffle. Again, check my Instagram, or just stay tuned on the channel. We also got like goodie bags and stuff with our registration, which I haven't even unpacked my backpack yet. There you go. There's my backpack. So I'm going to go ahead and unpack that now on camera, just show you guys what I got. Of course, I took out the batteries and stuff and stored them all, but everything else I haven't even taken out yet. So let me show you guys what all I got. Alright, so of course we ordered a hat beforehand. I don't know if you guys can even see that from the crazy lights I got. Fix that a little bit. There you go. Crawl for a Cure hat. I took the hat off I was wearing and I wore this the whole day because I just loved it. It actually fits really nice. I like it a lot. Next we got is, well, my tools. Speaking of tools, actually, I did have to change my motor out on the trail because it died. I went to RC Country Hobbies and got a new motor, and the replacement motor I actually got was a Holmes Hobbies Trailmaster Pro, I want to say, something like that. That green motor in there. And it actually works really well. It's a 35 turn, really happy with it. And for, I think it was like 20 bucks, it's a really good, just kind of cheap, you know, replacement brushed kind of throwaway motor. I'm not saying that it's like a throwaway, like it's bad, but that it's a good, like, just brushed motor in general. So I changed that out probably about gate 87, 89, something like that. So the motor that I had in there lasted me a good while. And then, of course, suspension did really well. Steering and the RC 4-wheel drive chassis-mounted servo kit also performed phenomenally. It just kept me going the whole day. The winch, I don't have my scorecard, I wish I did. I winched like 12 or 14 times. Most of the guys, surprisingly, a lot of people there didn't actually have winches, which I was really surprised about. But the winch was actually something that I found that I used the most, not only to get myself back on my wheels or to pull me like up slopes or through gates or whatever, but also to help other guys, to pull other guys up slopes. Speaking of which, I used it to have, I don't remember who it was, if it was Paul or Nate, but they actually pulled me up a rock face on my roof. Yeah, props to you guys if you remember that. That was an insane line that we had to do. But otherwise, everything else worked out really good. The rock lights, the connection was loose, so my rear rock lights were flickering on and off throughout the night run. But that was okay. I wish they weren't, because that would have been really nice if they weren't. But, you know. Alright, moving on. Forgot to mention that, basically. Next up, we've got a goodie bag here, which came with registration. Or, like, when you registered, you got the goodie bag. This is my hat. RC 4-wheel drive pen came in the bag, I guess. Let's see. I also have some other stuff. And, oh, my radio died at some point out there also. So it's a good thing that I had some extra batteries on me. Alright, let's get the rest of this stuff out of here. Okay, so got a Crawl for a Cure sticker here. Sorry about the glare. Crawl for a Cure decal. I'll definitely be putting that on something. These are the, somehow I have 3 of these Oh, I didn't lose mine. Oh well. Alright. Those are like the registration raffle tickets. These are the raffle tickets that we bought. Bought only 12. Again, check my Instagram or stay tuned on the channel for what happened with these. RPP Hobby and Gearhead RC stickers, or decals, or whatever I call them, stickers, but whatever. Alright, let's get into this bag here. So, tons of RC 4-wheel drive stickers. Yes, this is actually so good. I like the different style, but I like the squarish style down here, but I also like the traditional oval ones. So those will definitely be going on some of my trucks now that I have so many. Let's see what else we got. We got a Crawford Cure lanyard. Definitely putting that on a radio, 100%. And we also have an RC 4-wheel drive lanyard, which is also cool. I only have really one main radio. Might have two here soon. Hint, hint. To put this on. And then got, let's see, RC4. I haven't even looked at this stuff, by the way, guys. So you guys are seeing this just at the same time that I am. This is just like an RC4 drive, like a scale accessory flyer. Got some interesting axles and tires, and looks like some beadlock wheels and some shocks and other good stuff. Some lights, some scale accessories on there. That's cool. I'll take a look at that later, probably. We have, an RC Jamboree, like, invitation, I guess. It's October 19th through 20th in Ukiah. I don't think I'm going to be going to this. Wait, I might actually be able to, but I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. I don't think I will be, but we'll see. We have RC 4-wheel drive pen, already mentioned that. Little Crawford Cure light, which is also like a screwdriver thing, so if you like pull the back off and twist it, you've got these little like screwdriver bits that will go in the front of here, like that, and then you can turn the light on, like that, and you can see what you're doing. So that's pretty cool. And then also got my snack. This is what sustained me on the trail. Throw that away. We've got little, like a Crawford Cure 2018, like a wrench. So that's kind of cool. There's a lollipop in here. Hey, I should have eaten this while I was out there. Lol. RC 4-wheel drive, like a little business card thing. Nice, an RPP, like fridge magnet. That'll be cool, stick that on our fridge. Got, oh wait. Oh yes! Oh, you guys don't know. Okay, so I actually picked up a Crawford Cure 2017 pin because I didn't think that I had gotten one. I didn't know that it was 2017 though. I thought that it said 2018. So I was so bummed when I got home and I saw that right. But now looking in my bag, I actually have a 2018 one. So now I can say that I've been there for 2 years, but I haven't. Oh well, that's fine. Got a couple pins, that's cool. Horizon Hobby chapstick. Don't judge. I don't even remember the last time I used chapstick, so let's see. Another Crawford Cure decal. Very nice. And last but not least, this weird squishy rock that someone, during the raffle, they were just like chucking these out into the crowd, and people were getting them, and someone got it and then gave it to me, so thank you to whoever did that. No clue who it was, but, it just says like RPP Hobby, our service rocks. It's just like one of those squish things. So that's pretty much it, guys. It was such a great event. I wish that they had really the only thing that I wish that they had done a little bit better of a job with is scoring, because I really wanted to see like how I scored. I so wanted to know where what I placed, what my points were in comparison to other people. And it was really too bad that I wasn't able to see that, which is okay, I guess. I want to say I ended up with like minus maybe 250 some points, something in there, which I don't know if that's good or not. Of course, you want to be as close to zero as you can, or like it's like golf. The lower the score, the better. Like that doesn't well the higher the score, the better, because you're subtracting points, even though you don't have a starting like a start value. But yeah, that's really it. Thank you guys so much for watching this little update. Again, such a great event. If you guys haven't gone, I highly recommend that you do. I think this year, I don't know what the numbers were specifically, but I think there was probably somewhere like between 350 and 400 people there. Well, 350 to 400 maybe just drivers. And then there was probably around 500 people in general. I didn't see many other teenagers there, just a couple, and for the most part they weren't driving. But I mean, to be honest, it's an expensive hobby, and I just save up the money that I got, and make work what I can, or make do with what I got. So thank you guys so much for watching this little recap video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me build this thing up for the competition. I made sure I didn't actually run this truck since I got home, so you guys could see the dirt on it. I don't know if you guys really care, but whatever. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If this is the first video you have happened to see by me, please do leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also hit that subscribe button, which is over here somewhere. And also, again, shout out to Paul Rockhugger and Nate Dog on RCC. Thank you so much for hanging with me at this event. Had a really great time with you guys. Good memories made. I think you guys would agree. So, anyways, please leave a comment in the description below if you guys actually saw me here, or if you guys saw this truck but just didn't get a chance to say hi. Let me know. And also follow my Instagram as well as Carl for QRC's Instagram, which I will put all of which in the description down below. So, thank you again so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video.